Chuck the Chuck Wang here, and today, Will 25 Nicker make Chuck thicker. And I thought, oh yeah, you get, Chinese, Indian restaurant takeaways, they do meals for two and all that. So that's what I've got. I've got a meal for two. With the online discount, it was just under 20 quid. I didn't know I was getting a discount. And that'll let me get a couple of bottles of cola. Now, Tandoori Hut, Castle Bridge, Low Waters Road, it might still be called by then, I don't know. But Castle Bridge, Tandoori Hut, Bish Bash Bosh. There you are. Or is it a mix? No, I think that's chicken pakora. It's a wee chicken, but it's still. Aye, that's nice. So, I think it could get messy, but well, damn it all, we'll just try anyway. Aye, nice, aye. Have you ever had, any pakora, I guess, and you get it and you open it and you eat it, and you can just feel that it's been maybe, a wee reheat number. Like the batter's a bit loose and a bit soft. Not nice. And it's a trayful, it's no 7 pieces. And a boy walking by there with one of the... Is that a man bun or a ponytail? It's sticking out the back, but it's done like a bun, so I'm going to say it's a man bun. I don't have the patience to grow my hair long enough to do that kind of thing. Yeah, I'm not saying it's a bad man bun. It's a man bun is what it was, and you can do what you want with your hair. I'm not really sure what a bad man bun, I can barely say that. I'm not really sure what a bad man bun would look like. When did that first appear as a thing? 2000s? 10s? That was a good 10 minutes that took me to get through. And it was good. Liked it. It was chicken, it was pakora, it had a nice wee dip. It had a wee doodle-ding, and the roof of your mouth and that. Nice. But there was plenty, is what I'm saying. There was plenty. And that's quite easily something you could share if you're with another person for your meal for two. You could quite easily do that, no bother. Alright, so it's spiced onions, that's a nice wee accoutrement, it's a nice wee, a wee cheeky wee thing on the side. And I do like a spiced onion. And what do you need for spiced onions? Personal private cutlery. That's probably mediums for me, which is a good strength, I think. It grows, aye. Oh aye, that's a good strength. Chuck likes that. I'd like to revise my hotness measure there. It's medium to hot, but in a really good way. Aye. Poppadoms. In the name of whatever. Poppadoms. And do you know how I remember that? Off menu it's called. There you are, I've remembered that now. One of the funny guys, right? And the other funny guy, The other guy's funny too, eh? I'm not saying anything, but he's a funny guy. He says it's kind of formatted now into the thing. Poppadoms or bread. Well, he doesn't say it. He kind of shouts it, like, aggressively. Aye, and poppadoms or bread, and that's how I remember poppadoms. The older I get, the worse my memory's getting. I suppose that's been a thing, sometimes you're just looking for a word and you can't lay your hands on it, It's dead annoying because it breaks the flow of whatever conversation you're having. Chuck, would recommend. Spiced onions. You want to have naan bread. Right, naan bread. Yeah, proper naan bread size. Oh, one of the supermarket naan breads, the ones I mean? Not like that. Size. I ordered a doppiazza and I ordered a buna. There's 4 options. Curry and korma was the other one. 4 options in your meal for 2. So I chose the doppiazza and the buna. And what do we need? Personal private cutlery. And like this. Sorry guys. You get this big mad chilli just sitting on the top of your curry. Now, I'm not a like, oh, give me the hottest thing you've got guy. I'm not that guy. So, you know, and a jalapeno's nice and the thing, but I've no idea what that chili is, so I'll not be touching it. You know, the toast is tasty. The toast, the sauce is tasty. I like it. We dip the naan bread in that. Now here's the thing, right? So Indian food's designed to be ate by hand. You know, you might have a wee bread bit, you might have, you know, a wee thing to pick it up with, right? And I think sometimes the chicken bit sizes, and this is a good size, right? Good size chicken bit, because it's a biteful. If you're eating with your hands, the chicken bits shouldn't be more than a biteful. Do you know what I mean? Aye, and I just find sometimes it isn't. And I think on the menu they described the Buna and the Doppiazza as a medium to hot, medium maybe curry, right? And that's a curry I like. I like that because it's full of flavour, man. It's like here's some flavour for you. What's your flavour? Tell me what's your flavour. So here's that was good. Aye. The sauce is lovely. You know, spices, but not spicy. A wee tingle-lingle, but no like, oh, that hurts. No, that was bra. Naan bread. Would I have been well satisfied with finishing that main meal and going, that's my dinner. Aye. But this isn't my dinner. This is 25 nicker thicker. That's what this is. Not as many herbs and spices, I guess. Not as flavoursome, right? Not bad. But no as. I'd probably say not as good as the first one. That's what I'd say. And I don't know if I said how the naan bread was. It's exactly like I'd expect a naan bread to be. You know, burnt bits and no burnt bits and bit of softness in the middle of. Aye, pairs well with curry. Aye, it was naan bread, it was good. Bit messy, chicken ears. Now, that's the size I'm talking about. Where, oh, could you bite it in a one and I'm going to? It should be smaller than that. Forgive me if I've not been keeping you entertained with, you know, startling wit and repartee. Because I'm not full, man. Such a full boy. But when he's eating so many things, or so much of a thing, that, I don't know, he's beginning to fight it a wee bit. If he doesn't believe he can get to the end, like, this feels like too much left. And I feel more likely to give up now. There you are, chucking ears. Did 25 nicker make chuck thicker? I think it did. Did 25 nicker give me too much food to eat through there? Aye. It did. So man, tray of chicken pakora, poppadoms, spiced onions. What I thought was the chicken doppiazza, which I think was the nicest one. That was nice. The other one there was fine. It was alright. It's a curry, and it was like, you know, there's a curry. But I maybe wouldn't choose it again. It's not my favourite. But geez, oh aye. Tandoori Hut. Does Chuck recommend Tandoori Hut? Aye. Again, we're talking about a price range here. Where, I would like an Indian meal, please. I would like not to pay 40 quid for it. Well, aye, bloody mum. And that, like I said, that first one was really, really tasty. I liked it. So aye, give Tandoori Hut a bash, chucking ears. Look after yourselves, Chuccaneers. Be nice to one another, Chuccaneers. And I'll see you next time. Bye.